Yo, this your boy Thorough, and this is the My Dogs Podcast, where my opinions are just my opinions. I thank y'all. I thank y'all for tuning in. I thank y'all for just coming back weekly. This camera. Let me move this over so y'all can see my new shirt because the Cleveland Browns clinched the playoff berth last week. Oh yeah. I had to go cop me one, make me up one real quick. I am so happy about my Cleveland Browns. I think this is the first time in Browns history we didn't have to play the last game of the season to make the playoffs. So go Browns. Congratulations, team, for everything that we've been through, all the injuries, all the talking through the media, just the fan base, through it all. We get to sit out week 17 and don't have to play. That's a good sign for the Cleveland Browns when we don't need week 17, or we don't need somebody else to lose to get us in the playoffs. This year, I can't be the weatherman. This year, forgive me. The Cleveland Browns, 2023, the Cleveland Browns could say one thing: we didn't need nobody's help to get in the playoffs. We got here on our own. We won those games, and we deserve to be here because we didn't need nobody's help. Not knocking nobody that needed help to get into the playoffs, but that's something that we can hang our hat on. We didn't need no help getting into the playoffs this year in 2023. Thank you, Joe Flacco. Thank you, AB, for going to get him. Thank you, everybody, for just believing in this team. We went out last week against the Jets. We did. They supposed to have the number one best passing defense. Joe Flacco went out there and did his thing. I'm praying that Elijah Moore get over his concussion and can come back from his concussion. But there's talks, it's Browns fans. Go get Jarvis Landry and all that stuff. But I mean, we gonna get into all that. We gonna even get into. I don't even know what y'all think about Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook was released. That was a good thing. Dalvin Cook was released so that any team that's in the playoffs that's hurting a running back, he's available. I don't know what y'all think about Dalvin Cook. He's a Florida State product, so y'all know I love Dalvin Cook. I love me some Dalvin Cook. I wouldn't really mind Dalvin Cook being on his team. I don't even mind bringing him back next year. He was with the Jets. The Jets got a terrible offensive line. I mean, it is what it is. Another thing that as a key note that just happened about an hour ago or so is the Cleveland Browns picked up the lineman. Like I said, it just happened. I didn't get to look and all that stuff, but we got us a Pro Bowl lineman. We got I don't know what position. I just saw it come across my screen and the guy was talking about it. He was from the Jets. He was a Pro Bowl. He was a Pro Bowler last year. He was a Pro Bowler 2 years ago, but they trying to figure out what's going on with him that he couldn't even make the practice squad with the Jets this year. So I don't know what's going on with that, but we gonna see because we down these a lot of linemen and all that stuff. But what do y'all think about making the playoffs? And what do y'all think about us starting our starters, which we're not going to start our starters. We're not starting our starters next week. And when Stefanski was asked about it, and they talked to Stefanski, I didn't know that. I mean, I don't know if it's a good or bad thing, but he had to talk to AB and another guy, the strategical guy, whatever. And they all came up with a game plan on who's going to start and who's going to and who's not. So I don't know how much. Yeah, protect our starters at all costs. I truly get that. I truly get it and understand that. But one thing that sometimes rest is too much rest. It's like when some teams are hot and they lose in the first round, in the second round in the playoff, they got that bye. and they the best team in the NFL, but they got a bye. But when they round come, they were like, oh, they're not hitting on all cylinders because that bye. I mean, that I don't know if it's true or not. I don't play, but one thing that the about the Browns is we didn't play on Sunday. We played on Thursday. That's about 4 extra days, and they're not playing this week. So they're going basically almost a week and a half, 2 weeks, over 2 weeks, without playing football. That's a lot of rest for the people that's not hurt. But how we on fire? If we get out there and things ain't clicking, I mean, this could be it. It could be a little bit of rust in the first quarter. I don't know. There ain't no there. There were and yeah, I get the first half. Yes, the first half, but I mean, you said only going to be a little bit of rust in the first half, but first half can lose the game. First half can anything could happen. You can be down 10-0 in the first half and trying to come back from that. But I mean, I get the rest. I don't mind the rest. I'm just throwing out all the avenues that I heard, and I never really thought about it and like that and all that stuff. Yes, we need to rest them, but they was thinking. But Browns, we're not resting everybody. It's gonna be a couple people that we're gonna rest. And as like the guy I was listening to, he was like, you can't rest everybody. You only got 53 people on the roster, and there's going to be some linemen that's starters going to be out there. There's going to be some backups and all that. There's going to be starters, but the key guys. Oh yeah. Miles better not be out there. If Miles is out there, Miles better not be out there. I know. I get all that. It's a lot of Cincinnati. Cincinnati is coming to play. So yes, if we do put our starters out there, we have to be aware that they're coming to win this game. The Cincinnati Bengals, if they lose this game, will be the first time in history they go 0-6 in the division. The Cincinnati Bengals have never went 0-6 in the division. And I mean, us Browns, it'd be the bad thing that they go 1-5 because they beat the Browns, but nobody gonna tell the whole story that, hey, we benched everybody. But it is what it is. But it would be nice if our backups, which we're gonna need them, we're gonna need with all the injuries. We some of these guys is starters and backups that we need to see what y'all gonna do. The Cincinnati didn't have a quarterback. He played 1 or 2 good games, but now he didn't fell off. He didn't fell off. So, I mean, our corners, they've been out there all year. So some of them guys, we need to see what they're going to be. But also, the Browns want to win this game because we haven't won 12 games since 1986. 1986 is the last time. 86. That's crazy. That's the last time we have won over 11 games. And we are 4-2. We're 4-2 in our division. And since we came back in since we went to the North, we was the Central. Now we the North. In 89, we became the North. If we go 5-1, this would be the first time, or this is to be the first time we ever won more than 4 games in the division. So there's a lot of things as Cleveland Browns that they trying to win themselves. But hey, I mean, I get it. Get everybody healthy. Because Amari Cooper, when he hurt his heel, because he didn't play last week, 2 weeks ago against that first play of the game where he broke for the 50 yards or 70 yards, whatever it was. I missed it. That's when he was hurt the first play of the game. I didn't know that. I was wondering where he came up with this injury. And that's, I like Dalvin. I don't know. I don't know if it's just the old guys like Ezekiel Elliott and Dalvin Cook. I don't think these guys really lost it. I just think the lines change, and you see Dallas ain't the same without a Zeke. Maybe it's their line. Then you can't blame Dalvin Cook for not having a year when I mean their line ain't that good. I like him. I wouldn't mind Dalvin Cook as a backup. I wouldn't mind, and even like I said, bringing him back next year through preseason and practice and all that stuff, and see who's going to be our second. I don't even know when Chubbs is coming back. If y'all know, y'all know something more. I don't even know if Chubb's going to be back by week 1. But hey, Hunt, Dalvin Cook, and Ford. I'm not even going to put Pierre Strong in the conversation. But those 3, y'all can battle out. Whoever gets cut, when a lot of people don't believe that Hunt will be back next year, but if he even come back next year, let them 3 battle it out. Let's kick the tires on Dalvin Cook. He's not going to want that much money. And see, with our line, Dalvin Cook might be something nasty. We might get that 1,600 yard back that Dalvin Cook that he once was. Get him in the system before somebody else want to pick him up. But I think that AB and Stefanski, they like who they have, but I would love to have him. Like I said, I'm a Florida State fan, and at least let's bring him in next year, put him on a practice squad, and see what he can do. I want him this year. Yeah, you're not a fan of Ford. I like Ford. I don't know why I like Ford. To me, I said it before. Ford is a home run hitter. When Ford runs, he's going to get you a -2, or he's going to get you 7+. You got to take the good and the bad with him. Was he in where? Oh, in Minnesota. Yeah. Great point. In Minnesota. I'm about to say when, but oh yeah. What was that? Was that Stefanski's system? Stefanski he was the office coordinator. Yeah. I think Pickett. Yeah, I mean, and that's where I was watching one of the podcasts and all that stuff, and that's the debate, and what we all wanting, we all think it'll be a good thing, but in reality, even if we got him, we have a coach that really don't like to run the ball. He is a passing guy. So would it be another running back that we waste in this system? Not saying waste, not trying to talk about my man Stefanski, because for like the last 5 weeks he's been. I've been good with Stefanski. I wasn't the biggest Stefanski fan, but I mean I'm coming around. And it ain't just because of the wins. I'm just looking at how he controlled the offense and what he's doing in play calling. It looks a little bit better besides not running the ball. That just yeah. We're not gonna run with him, man. We got Nicholas Chubb that he won't run. So who think that he gonna run the ball with Dalvin Cook? Then that's what I meant to put on here again. Ouch. That's another thing. That's what I wanted to put about when I saw the interview with Kareem Hunt, where he's like sitting on the sideline for a running back, and we are like, if we bring him in, we'll have Dalvin Cook, we have Pierre Strong, we have Kareem Hunt, and we have Jerome Ford. That's 4 guys. And knowing Stefanski, he'll play one of them each quarter. The other guys won't even come back. That's a lot of sitting time for a running back that you gonna want to say, oh, he ain't got it no more. What you mean I ain't got it no more? I've been sitting on that cold sideline for 40 minutes. My bones is freezing. What you mean I ain't got it? So yeah, I don't know. But y'all down with oh, wait a minute. It just came out. That's another thing that took me so long. Just came out the Pro Bowlers. Where that's at? The Pro Bowlers, they just announced that Myles Garrett made the Pro Bowl first starters. Myles Garrett, Batonio, Amari Cooper, then Njoku. I think he's second stream, and Denzel Ward or whatever they call it. I mean, second or whatever. But then it just one that gets me. The one that gets me, they said we got 6 more that earns a nod as alternates. Our punter. Okay, cool. How did our kicker, which they rate, they rate him the number 1 kicker in the NFL, and he's a alternate kicker? Is it because it's injury or how? Come on now. He's an alternate. You got Greg Delphis an alternate, and Jeremiah's the alternate, and our center Posick and Wyatt Teller. So let me see, Wyatt Teller, Posick. We got three linemen that made the Pro Bowl, but that's Coop's a monster. Cooper is a monster. We finally got somebody that can get him the rock. Play Flacco for at least a half. I mean, wait a minute. He only played 5 games. It's not. Oh yeah, no. Yeah, Flacco can't make no. No playoffs. I think they was talking to who. No, when he was saying this. I think he was referring to playing Flacco for at least one half. We was talking about. I put in the comments, should we start our starters? And I think he's saying that we should play Flacco for a quarter. That's what he mean. Not. I think that's when you said that Flacco only played 5 games. I think he was talking about Flacco. But how did our kicker not make the Pro Bowl? I got to see who number 1. Who beat him out? Who beat out Dustin? No, you good. You is good. You good. Don't play none of them. Some of them, like I was saying, some of them have to play. Some of them doesn't have the ability to sit. We don't have, because we don't have that many people to bench everybody. Oh, Baltimore. I get it, man. That's a legend. I can't knock him. There ain't no argument there. I bow down to that argument. Oh, yes. But the only thing I would say, did his name, did Justin Tucker, did his name get him the number 1, the starter in the Pro Bowl? Because once again, already, let me see though, I got it up there. Our kicker was rated number 1 in all 3 categories. And that I might still have it. I posted up a couple before, but if our kicker is rated number 1 by whoever did these ratings, how can you not be the starter? I'm gonna slide myself over, but I mean, he's number 1 within 30 yards, second for the most points in the league, and tied for over 50. I mean, that's, hey, I gotta see what Tucker's looking like. But those are the stats. What they say, men and women lie, but numbers don't. Men and women lie, but numbers don't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He went out. He was going to break, I think it was Jim Brown's record for the most points as a Brown in a season. But yeah, he's gone. Yeah. I mean, I just want what's due. I want the numbers. I don't want no charity case. I don't, because if they make it to the Super Bowl, then when he's hurt. So he probably, I mean, I'm hoping he even come back and kick for us. So I don't even know how he gonna do a Pro Bowl. But they just, I mean, they don't even play no more. They just go there for the check. But I just the same way we had a debate on Joe Flacco. Said Joe Flacco get comeback player of the year over DeMar Hamlin. That was the touchy one. I mean, I just think they're giving it to if they give it to him. I don't know. Like I said, this is the My Dogs podcast where my opinions are just my opinions, and I think they're gonna give it to DeMar Hamlin, but Joe Flacco is the comeback player of the year to me. Yeah. Oh, okay. He was number one until he got hurt. Oh, okay. Playoffs. That's what they were talking about. Delpit. They said Delpit should be back. They say should be back. So I mean, I don't know. They said he should be okay. Hey, for the play. That's and that's a. And that's what I was talking about earlier about Cameron Mitchell. I was getting into the corners. These corners, they started some of these games, like when Denzel went down or Newsome, they started. So our corners, we still should have a good enough defense that go out there and do some things. We still, Stefanski coach of the year, Miles defensive player of the year. They said it's either Miles or Dallas, Mika. But yeah, I can say I'm starting to grow to be a fan of Stefanski. So hey, anytime that the Cleveland Browns can get any award for something good, I'm gonna be down for it. Now I'm gonna be down for it because we was always in the dump and we was always had the award for the worst of something. So I'm not gonna hate on Stefanski. I give it to him. I don't know who else could get it. I mean, you got nobody went through what we went through. All these injuries and where we at. I give it to him. But you got Harbaugh. You got Harbaugh and Lamar Jackson doing their thing over there. So thank you. There ain't even the case closed right there. The judge is hitting his gavel. It's hitting his gavel. That's like I said, men and women lie, but numbers don't. If you ain't out there, how you getting an award? How you winning something? I don't. We need everybody. Yeah. I mean, what I was saying earlier about okay, we got it. Let me see. What you mean? There ain't and that's where I was debating. I was debating on wearing this shirt or my other shirt that I made that said I stand with Deshaun Watson. What we doing this year with Joe Flacco? We running off of an adrenaline. It's a great year. And once again, I really don't want to get into the debate of bashing Joe Flacco. I can't go out there and scream, "Oh, we gonna kick y'all butt" because Joe Flacco gonna do this, and gonna do that. But then at the same time, be like, "When Joe Flacco, he missed this, he missed that, he threw that interception." I'm not even gonna get into that debate right now. I'm at the end of the season. I could talk my talk, but I don't want to talk about a man that I'm riding his coattail to the Super Bowl. I'm riding his coattail to the Super Bowl. That's all I'm gonna say. Let me see. What is this? Throw them fours up, yeah. Watson. 5-1. 5-1. Men and women line numbers don't. He ain't did nothing to not be the starter. Deshaun Watson did not do nothing. Yes, he didn't look the best, but hey, I mean, he won some games. You got somebody that's 27, probably 28 this year. Somebody that's 39 that played 16 years. 16 years in the league. I mean, I'm gonna say one thing. And I'm gonna answer your question with this one thing, and it came from the coach Herm Edwards. Herm Edwards. Yes, everybody keep asking about Joe Flacco versus Deshaun Watson. Joe Flacco is looking great. Joe Flacco is looking great because the Cleveland Browns have the number 1 or 2 ranked defense in the league. Joe Flacco has thrown a lot of picks that could have cost any other team the game, where Joe Flacco wouldn't be 5-1 or whatever his record is, 4-1, whatever his record is. His record is that way because our defense shut him down. If he had an average defense, same way he had last year with the Jets, Joe Flacco might be 2-5 or whatever. I don't know how many games he played. He might have only won 1 game. But the turnovers he did cost us, but we have the number 1 defense. So, yes, Joe Flacco was playing great, but he got to stop turning that ball over. And them turnovers could have lost us a game. Hey, just take me to the. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Just take me to the Super Bowl. Browns and the 49ers. The 49ers, the way the Eagles are playing, and Dallas is. Okay, I was about to say something. So I just talk. And I hope nobody take no offense to this. I was about to say, hey, Dak, that's my dog. I had a man crush on Dak since I wanted him to get the crush. Nobody get it confused. I do not want Dak like that. I'm just using words. That's just how I talk. I don't roll that way. So anybody that's watching me that don't know me, when I talk like that, I'm just joking around. Them just words I use. No offense to nobody, but I don't roll that way. But yeah, Dak was my boo thing, like words like that. No, that's just how I talk, man. That was my dog. I just use that's my slang. It is what it is. I ain't gonna, hey, but I'm gonna move on. But yeah, I think it's the 49ers got an easy road. I think the 49ers got an easy road. I would love to see Dallas and the Browns, 2 teams that never won a Super Bowl, been there. It'll be a first for somebody. But the way the San Francisco is rolling and the way that the Phillies defense is playing, the way Jalen Hurts, I've been bigging him up. I'm like, man, y'all got to get on this Jalen Hurts train, man. Why y'all ain't putting him in top 5? I don't know what's going on with him. But back to the AFC side. We will who as a Browns fan, and not with your balls out and just cocky. I like the safe route. But I want y'all to tell me, who would y'all want to play? Because we got the AFC South. I think whoever wins out of that, we got Jacksonville, if that's the South. We got Jacksonville. I think they on the lead right now. Jacksonville, Houston, Texans, and the Indianapolis Colts. Next week, whoever wins that division is who we play. Who do y'all want to see? Jacksonville. Is Jacksonville or the Colts for me? I do not want to see C.J. Stroud. Yes, we can beat him. But if we got to get a road to the Super Bowl, why do it got to be a bumpy road? Why can't it be a smooth one? Everybody, we can beat anybody. Hey, if that's what you want to do with your team, my team, I want the easiest path. Where, hey, 3rd quarter, 4th quarter, we can bench catch because we already up. I'm trying to get to the Super Bowl. We ain't never been there before. So this ain't the time for Cleveland Browns to be flexing no muscles, talking about we can take on anybody. We ready for Miami. Look how bad they looking. Look at Buffalo if they make it. Man, this ain't the time to be off that liquid courage, man. This ain't that time. No, we don't want to see a healthy Houston. I would love to see the Colts. I would love to see the Colts, all because of Jacksonville's quarterback Trevor. And I mean, we beat them and all that stuff, but Do I want to go? Do I want to? No, he didn't play. He didn't play. So we didn't even see Trevor. We didn't even see Trevor. So now we're going into something that we ain't never seen before. So I definitely, I want to see the Colts, New New England. Yeah, if they made it, you got to worry about if y'all bring a dollar bill back. You got to worry about if y'all bring a dollar bill back. Who y'all head coach going to be next year? But yeah, the Colts will be a home game. Yeah, I mean that's just a couple hours down the road. We can just go spank them and come on back and be ready for the second round. And be ready for the second round. I'm hoping Buffalo don't make it because Buffalo is starting to hit their stride. I don't need Buffalo in the playoff. I need more. And I used to be mad talking about getting on the Steelers fans. Y'all didn't make the playoffs. They're like, oh, we got a chance of this, that. You know what? I need more sorry teams in the playoffs. Steelers, this is one of the one times I might be alone, but as a Brown fan, I want y'all to make the playoffs. I need another sorry team in there because if y'all don't make it, that means that Buffalo or something. I don't want Buffalo in there. Buffalo can win it all. Steelers can't. Steelers ain't making it out the wild card. But hey, if they the Steelers, they got so much luck. If they make it out the wild card and come see us in the second round. We can knock y'all out. I want all them easy teams in there. Hey, I mean, I'm just keeping it real. I'm keeping it real. I'm trying to knock out. I'm trying to knock out. It's just like when I play fantasy football. If I'm going against you and your starter got hurt, I'm going to get it. I'm going to get you. I'm getting that backup running back, backup quarterback. I'm keeping you away. I want to get all these hard teams out of this playoffs. Because yes, they might be sucking now, but when them playoffs starts, Miami looked at bad. Miami looked at bad against the Ravens. The Ravens looked good, and I don't even fear the Ravens. I fear Miami. I fear Buffalo. When I don't want to play, I'm gonna say fear. I don't want. We already went up against Puda, Makuda, whatever. Like when we went up against the Rams, we gotta because we play man. We play man. That is the man is our forte. And who gonna keep up with Tyreek Hill? We're gonna have to switch out of man and go to zone, but most of the time, 75% of the time, we're gonna be in man. So everybody be like, oh, you see what the Ravens did, or this other team did. Yeah, that's a zone defense. We play man. It's gonna be a whole different look. I love my man Emerson on the end, but go ahead and watch every week. Every week is going to be a team that toss deep because he don't have the speed. His speed isn't fast as Denzel over there. Denzel ain't gonna get those. They're gonna go there and he got to grab. He got to grab and hold because he just don't have that speed. So he got to play back 10 yards. But we are bump and run team, and sometimes he get up there in that bump and run, and guess what? They're gonna say height. They're gonna take 3 steps and they're gonna toss it on him. And we don't want nobody with no speed. Unless the coach get out of his head and say, you know what, I got to go into the zone. We only play one high safety. We only play one high safety. So we got Delpit up in the box. We play one high safety. He can't cover all that if we go against Miami or somebody with some speed. Yeah, man, hey. But you see where when we had to put our guys back in, Stefanski was being a coach where Amari Cooper wanted to go in and break that Josh Gordon record. He's like, put me back in, coach. I think it was 18 or 16 yards, and he's like, he wouldn't even look at Amari Cooper. Y'all go back and look at that coach. He does like this. Amari Cooper like, hey coach, but he just no, you're not going back in. Then they got that onside kick, went down there and scored on us. It started getting a little dicey, and that's how we lost DTR. That's how we lost DTR. DTR played one series and got hurt, but he said 2 or 3 weeks ago when we played Chicago is when the first time he got hurt, but he's got banged up. He probably don't even need. Tell you the truth, we put him on the IR is because we so hurt. DTR is probably not that hurt to be on the IR. But we need so many roster spots. They probably and DTR, PJ Walker, they the same person. they ain't gonna get us too much of a win. So hey, we can go deeper somewhere else. We can go deeper somewhere else. But wait a minute. All right, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Just checking some things out. Just checking some things out. But where I like where we at is we in that fifth seed, win or lose. We're still in the fifth seed. We got to play the AFC South, all all cake teams. But I used to say that we still got one, we still have the hardest schedule, I mean, the hardest division in the NFL. There's no harder division than the AFC North. But it's crazy how the South can have mostly all their, just like us, all their teams could have made the playoffs. The AFC, the AFC is where it's at, and I think old Russ, he gon' I mean, if you name all the great quarterbacks, not knocking San Francisco, what they doing. San Francisco is bodying people, but there's only probably about 3 or 4 teams in the NFC. AFC, every division got two heavyweights or 2 or 3 heavyweights. Then all the quarterbacks is in the AFC. Russell Wilson, he gonna have to go back. He gonna have to go back to the NFC, and he ain't ready for that. He ain't ready for the AFC. Everybody getting mad because he got benched. At first, I thought they did. I thought they did old Russ wrong, but it was a business move. I don't mind it. It happens. It happens every year in football. I don't mind it at all. But one crazy thing, Browns fans, my dog podcast. Riddle me this: why are we was it we just got him 2 weeks ago, last week, the quarterback. Why are we starting him over PJ Walker? Why is PJ? How do y'all feel about that? How do y'all feel that PJ Walker didn't get the nod, or that, like I said, they just not feeling PJ? Or I mean, what do y'all think about Driss? I think it's Drissel. We just signed him 2 weeks ago. We think we're gonna find us another Flacco. So we trying to figure out, maybe because we already saw what PJ Walker did, and we want to get him out there just in case Flacco gets hurt in the playoffs. We can see what type of QB we got. But what do y'all think about him getting a nod over PJ? I'm like, what? Yeah, yeah, yeah. He was out of his lead. He was out of his lead. It was just crazy that somebody that's somewhat been on our team the whole year is still second string for somebody that we just picked up like a week or two ago. That was my thing. Yeah, yeah, and that's what I think. That's what I was just saying. I think we want to really look at him and evaluate what he's about. I don't know his age. I didn't really look into him, but might even be somebody we look at to bring back next year. But like I said, we already know what PJ Walker is about, and if Flacco goes down, we already know who's going to be the backup. We're not gonna have to judge off of what somebody did in practice. We're gonna have live a live game, a real game to judge who's going to be the backup to Flacco, or who's going to be the starter if Flacco go down. I hope Flacco don't go down. But tell you the truth, I think the Browns have, besides the Ravens, what they so called think is the best team in the AFC right now. I think the Browns have one of. I think we got like a. To me, as a Brown fans, I might just be talking too cocky. I think we got like a 75% chance of making the Super Bowl, and it's all because we know Baltimore. Baltimore beats us majority of the time, but it's always by the last second and all that stuff. But I think we got their number now, that we got us a QB that can put up some points. But the first round, First round, I'm gonna say the Jags. We can beat them. Second round, I don't know if we're gonna have to play Baltimore or if the second round is where we might have to see Miami. We can get past. Like I said, I'm hoping that the second round we play Baltimore. I think we can dust Baltimore off. It's gonna be a fight. We can go to Baltimore. I'm hoping it don't snow. Hoping it's a good game. We can dust them off. Then the AFC Championship. I mean, if Miami make it that far, I think. I mean, like I said, I never want to see them, but I think we can do it. I think we can do. I think we have a great. We have over a 50% chance of making the Super Bowl this year. Yes, yeah. But that's the first round. I don't know how it works in as it goes on to the second round because we playing 4 plays 5. That's us. So two playing 7, 3 playing 6, and 4 playing 5. Now, when it comes to the second round, the second round just gets me. I don't know. I didn't saw a whole bunch of graphics where we play Baltimore in the second round, then another graphic where we don't play Baltimore in the second round, and so I don't know. I was gonna make that. There you go. I like that. This is a Browns fan. This is a Browns fan because that's the Fanskis. That is the Fanskis model right there. 1-0 this week. Just want to go 1-0 this week. I like it. And tell you the truth, I was gonna make a shirt that was gonna be one of my that's been the Browns model all week. When they talk to them, that's all Stefanski's model to go 1-0 this week. I love it. 1-0 this week. We needs to go 1-0 this week. We don't need to worry about 2 weeks down the road. I get it. Thank you. Put me in check. I love it. But yeah, we need to go 1-0 this week. And we can't sleep on nobody. We can't sleep. And that's why, like I said, I didn't want to see the Jags again with Trevor. We didn't see Trevor. We didn't see Trevor, and that game, I don't know, I can't remember what the score was, but we didn't see Trevor. We didn't see them. We didn't see them with their team. Then the Colts, I said they were easy, but they got one of the best running backs. They got some decent wide receivers, and they got a decent quarterback, but and some linemen. I ain't knocking none of them, but I hope we don't. And okay, I didn't lost track. I was trying to. So some people that didn't catch the beginning when we was talking about setting the starters, it was what is his name? One in the Cleveland Reporter. He had a good saying, and it was like, if we bench these players, they're going to be gone like about almost 2.5 weeks without playing. And hot teams got to stay hot. Hot teams, we got to stay healthy. But would it come back and bite us if these players that like Amari Cooper didn't play last Thursday, not playing this week, then got to go a whole nother week before he playing? I mean, hey, some of these players that just get in the rhythm when you just hot, especially like I used to play basketball. When you just hot, you just going out there the next day, boom, boom, boom. Now you go sit down, then you come back out there, you go, boing, boing. That feeling is gone. And that's where, like somebody said earlier, just play them the first half. Even Joe Flacco said, hey, I want to play, but he said it's on the coach to sit us down. And some people was thinking they was only going to play. He said, because they asked him, so what happened in Baltimore when you was in Baltimore going to Super Bowl? He said, we went out there and played, but we played like 1 or 2 series. You don't want your players to get cold, but how many injuries we got? There's no right answer to this one for me. There's no right answer. You got guys that ain't played in 2 weeks. You ain't got guys that played in 1 or 2.5 weeks. You got guys that ain't played in 1.5 weeks, and it just there ain't. Or if you put them out there, and if they get hurt, but there ain't no wrong answer. Yeah. Yes. That's where the I'm a fan. Some people ain't it. I'm a fan of playing my starters in the preseason, getting them some reps. And like how they say, quarterbacks. A lot of teams and quarterbacks, they didn't get rolling until what week? They say from week 4 to 7 is when teams will start clicking and quarterbacks. And because they ain't playing no preseason. They ain't playing no preseason, man. It just these players need reps, consistency. They need consistency. And once you lose that, it ain't Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco, y'all saw him fall asleep on that sideline. Do we want them old bones getting you just been sitting on the couch, then you went and played 4 or 5 weeks. Now you're gonna sit down for 2 weeks. Hey Joe Flacco, I need you on that treadmill every day. I need you moving. I need you moving, man. Yeah, yes. I mean, he was off. Well, I mean, like I say, just to be out there, 2 series. If somebody get hurt in 2 series, then it was just I ain't gonna say it meant to be. That's just a freak accident. I mean, you just go out there and just get you a look. Just get banged up. Get the feeling of being hit and all that stuff. And then come sit your butt down. Just go out there just to go out there. But not sitting down. I don't know. I'm just hoping it ain't true. I know Joe Flacco when they was talking to him and he was talking about how when you sit and then you come out, you be a little rusty. Then you come out there, then you start getting into the feel of the game. And like I was saying earlier, hey, if it take you a quarter or two just to get back in rhythm, you could be down 10 nothing. And that might be a hole that you ain't gonna make it out of. And that's what they always say about some of the teams that win back when they had 2 buys. The 2 seeds set out and one of the seeds lose, and they're like, man, you had a first round bye, then you got blown out. They sat out a week. Players went and chilled. They wasn't clicking no more. Like I said, there ain't no right answer and there ain't no wrong answer. You play them, somebody gonna get hurt. They say, see, shouldn't have played them. You sit them, then they cold, and you be like, see, they should have played them. There ain't no right answer. There ain't no right answer. Okay. Wait a minute. I thought we play them Friday. I thought we played them Friday. Oh, okay. Where we at? I thought we played the Wizards Friday. I thought the Cats played the Wizards Friday. I got people going there. I thought they played the Wizards Friday. But I like you that you're a Browns fan, that you're a Cats fan, and you're probably a Tri fan like me, the trifecta. I ain't mad at you. But I just want to thank y'all for tuning in to the My Dogs podcast. I think I got everything, all my notes I wanted to get out. I really, really, really would love for the Cincinnati Bengals to go 0-6. I really, when they got a backup quarterback, They lost some of their wide receivers. I think we're gonna win. You know what? I ain't even gonna fear them. Right, we got this quarterback in. We're gonna win. We're gonna win. I was gonna say I hope that we can make them go 0-6. 0-6. They did not beat not one person in the division. Okay. We play them tonight too. Okay, all right. I'm about to say I got some people going, and I'm like, I went in. Then the Wizards only won, I think, 6 games or 6 or 8 games. But yeah, I would love for them to go 0-6. Yeah. Start putting bad stats on other teams in our division besides us. But yo, this is your boy Thorough. This is the My Dogs podcast, where my opinions are my opinions. Y'all go tune into the Cavs game, support all Cavs teams. And you know that the defensive player of the year, Myles Garrett, It's he got some stake in. He's got some ownership in them Cavaliers. Go follow him. My boy Usher do too. I think he still do. But yeah, go watch them Cavs. Go watch them Cavs tonight before them Browns take on them Cincinnati Bengals, and the Browns will win 24-13. 24-13 Browns. 24-13 Browns. You heard it here first. I'm gonna write it down. 24. 24-13 Browns. This will be the first time. First time in Browns. We're not going to say first time. The last time we won 12 games was 1986. We're going to break that record today. This year, we're going to win us 12 games. We're going to win us 12 games. We haven't won over 4 games in a division since we became the AFC North in 2002. We're going to break that too. We're going to break some records. We're going to break some records. We ain't never won a Super Bowl or been there. We're going to do that this year too. We're going to break some records. When it's going to be, before I get off here, if the Browns go to the Super Bowl and win, people are going to say that the NFL is fixed. You lost your starting quarterback, your second quarterback, your third quarterback. Then you had to go get somebody off the bench. You lost your running back. You lost your left tackle. You lost your right tackle. You lost your backup right tackle. You lost your we on our second or third right tackle. I think we on the second left tackle, but we might be on the we don't know we on the second right tackle, maybe the second or third left tackle. I can't remember. Yeah, this season. This season it's going to be a miracle season, and they're going to talk about it. They're going to say it was fixed. They're going to say it was fixed. Fix it again next year. I don't care what y'all say. As long as we get that Lombardi and that ring, say what you want to say. You can't take it away. Fix it again. Shoot. Hey, where do I need to sign up for a fix Brown Super Bowl win? How much money do I have to pay somebody to fix it? Fix it. I don't care. But they're gonna discredit us because how many people are hurt and what we did. It's gonna have some people that's gonna glorify and say that just, like you said, a miracle season. How we just kept fighting. And the one thing that I ain't gonna say I don't like, but I wish they talked about it more during the games. And some of the players, we got to get some more. Always been talking about it all year. We need more players to embrace the Cleveland Browns tradition, history, and all that stuff. Because that's what they was asking Joe Flacco when they had him on the podium. He said, "When is you going to stop saying we, stop saying them, and start saying we?" Because every time they was talking about the history and all that stuff, he said, "Yeah, they." That's what it was. Yeah, they did this, they did that. He said, "When are you gonna start saying we? You part of the team now. You've been here for 5 weeks. When you gonna be part of the team?" And that's I just yeah. Oh wait, we had the same amount of injuries as Philly and I love it, but they didn't. It wasn't. We can have the same amount. I can roll with that, but it ain't the same. It ain't the same level. You're starting running back. You're starting quarterback. To most teams, that's their offense. You're done. You're done. But I mean, we did it. We did it. But what I was getting to is Jim, Jim, Jim. Nobody's talking about Jim Brown, man. This season's supposed to have been for Jim Brown. We're painting his number on the sideline. But we have nobody that's embracing this Browns history. When we won it, it's supposed to be screaming, Jim, this is for you. They forgot about Jim. No, this to Nick Chubb. They might even been saying this is for you, Nick. But this season is supposed to have been dedicated for Jim Brown, the late great, man. Let's talk about it. News, Cleveland, put that up there. Run with that. That's the season. Yes, some of y'all might not have liked Jim Brown and what he stood for and all that stuff. This season is about Jim Brown, man. Nobody else. And we got to talk about it more, man. They got to wear it more, man. I ain't even going to get into that bag, man. This is, like I said, okay, they lost. Okay. But yeah, I thought this season was about to be for Jim, and I don't see nobody saying this is for Jim because we just got half of these players and they don't know who Jim Brown. They don't know our history. Embrace Cleveland. I keep saying that on this podcast. Y'all want to come here. We love y'all. Don't be here for the paycheck. Don't be here for the paycheck. Embrace the city. That's what I said a long time ago. Swartz. He in the building. He see it. He said, quit on the offseason. Quit leaving, going to Florida, Miami, go all this place. He said, stay home. Stay here in Cleveland. When the season's over, don't go nowhere. Embrace the city. I love what Jim Schwartz brought. I love what Jim Schwartz brought. He brought a bond. He want this team. That's the only way you're gonna gel, and that's why they playing that way. He want them to bond with the city, bond with each other. That's why he said, "Hey, you get in trouble if one person make a turnover, do a good play, and he see you not celebrate. No, you're gonna celebrate your brother's success. That's all he want, and that's all I keep talking about, man. Don't be here for a paycheck. Hey, be happy." He said, don't leave Cleveland. Embrace Cleveland. Embrace us, man. We cheer y'all on. We love y'all. We do all this stuff because y'all our favorite team. We hype y'all up. Give us the love back. Give the Brown community the history. Jim Brown, man. Let's play. Let's do it for Jim, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Let's finish this season off with Jim Brown. Nobody else. Let's go do this for Jim. This your boy Thorough, and this is the My Dogs podcast, where my opinions are just my opinions. I'm out. Oh, I gotta put that up. I love it. Yes. And your shirt is in the mail. I would have been mailed it, but I lost it. But it's in the mail. I think it should. They said Friday. You should receive your shirt Friday. I do this every Wednesday at 8:00. Every Wednesday at 8:00, and I forgot to put my YouTube banner at the bottom. If you haven't subscribed and followed me on YouTube, it is the My Dogs Podcast on YouTube. Please go subscribe, hit that like and share button, hit that bell notification, get all the notifications and all that stuff. And this ain't my podcast. This is y'all podcast. This is everybody's podcast. My name, inbox me if you want to come on. You got something to say. We all have something to say. And if you want to just talk about the Browns, come on. If you got something, you got some intake. You don't want to be sitting here typing. You want the world to hear. We all think we got great ideas for our team. Inbox me and I can let you come on and we can rock out. But yeah, This is your boy Thorough. This is the My Dogs Podcast, where my opinions are just my opinions. And I'm out.